Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Everyday EV. For today's video, let's talk Tesla. So specifically about Tesla, I want to talk about the rumors of the refreshed Model S and Model X. Now, these vehicles have been rumored to be needing a refresh for a long time, and with Tesla closing parts of their manufacturing in their factories, there's a lot of rumors circulating that they're going to be releasing a refreshed Model S and Model X sometime soon. And now for today's video, I don't have much information on these refresh, but I do want to talk about some spy shots that the YouTube channel and Twitter account, the Kilowatts. If you haven't yet, definitely check out their account. I definitely want to give them full credit with these videos and photos. They caught a potentially refreshed Model S driving on the road somewhere in California yesterday. So for today's video, I want to dive into what we potentially are seeing with these spy shots. And if it is a refreshed Model S, they are saying that it potentially could be a Model S Plaid, which is Tesla's new performance version of the Model S. There's a few different design characteristics to this prototype that we're seeing that definitely shows that it could potentially be the performance model, but I want to dive further into that and compare what we already have with the Model S design and what we're seeing with this prototype. So let's get started. So for those out there who do not know what the Tesla Model S Plaid is, this is the performance variant of the Model S. And now this is a new performance variant that's going to go into production sometime in 2021 or this year. They're estimating a all-electric driving range of over 520 plus miles and 0 to 60 time in under 2 seconds. So this vehicle is going to be highly focused on performance, and I bet that 0 to 60 time is going to feel like a rush of adrenaline. Now let's talk about why these spy shots are significant and why I'm so grateful that the Kilowatts were able to stumble upon this vehicle in the first place. I mean, talk about a really cool find. But the design aspects of this particular prototype are very unique. And now you'll notice from these spy shots, most of these are from the rear. You can see that the vehicle is taking a left, so you can see some different styling from the side. So let's talk about the side styling first. As you can immediately see, the chrome aspects of the current design of the Model S are now blacked out, as well as the chrome door handles. So this is a design feature that's falling into line with the Model 3 and the Model Y, which now come without any chrome exterior trims. So this is pretty unique. I think that this is pretty cool that they're starting to fall in line with no chrome. And now from the back, you can also see that it has a different diffuser or rear end design. I know from some of the prototypes that we've seen with the Plaid Model S prototypes testing on the Nuremberg it definitely had a more extreme and more performance-oriented rear diffuser. So I'm not exactly sure if this is the rear diffuser for the non-performance variants of the refreshed Model S, or if this is the Plaid rear diffuser. I'm hoping that maybe for Plaid they'll make it a little bit more extreme and just something that's more eye-catching, especially with how fast that vehicle is going to be able to go. And then another thing that I want to point out is that this particular prototype is driving on the Arachnid rims, or at least what it looks like to be the Arachnid style 21-inch rims that Tesla has for the performance variants of the Model S. They are blacked out to match with the blackout chrome, so pretty unique. And now to compare the old Model S to what we're seeing with this particular Model S prototype. So the old Model S was refreshed back in 2016. So yes, it has been a very long time since the Model S has had any design change to it besides new rims and some different interior design changes. However, the exterior has remained pretty much unchanged since March of 2016. So as you can see, the Model S has the flat front with the LED headlights, which the flat front and no grille is what Tesla has become known for with their designs, especially since electric vehicles do not need the same airflow that an internal combustion engine vehicle has. So the current Model S has that very flat front, and I definitely expect the refresh version to have that too. From the side, the Model S that we know and love right now looks exactly like this prototype we're seeing. So I don't think that the body line or the silhouette is going to change at all, but who knows? Maybe this is just a design for some of the trims and some of the performance underbits. Another thing from the rear is that you can see that the taillights are exactly the same from the current 2016 Model S. However, the current version of the Model S has a chrome line between the taillights, where this prototype has a blacked out version. I think it just plays with the blackout version that you're seeing here in this prototype. One fact that I do want to point out is that the Tesla logo for both of these remain silver. So not exactly sure if they're going to change that anytime soon, but it would be cool if it did match the other chrome parts on the vehicle. So what we're seeing with this prototype is that there's not really many changes happening right now, at least from what we can see with this prototype. Obviously, the blackout chrome is definitely unique compared to what we're seeing on the current version of the Model S, as well as that different rear diffuser. I definitely think that this new design, or if this is the new refresh, is definitely a step up from what we're seeing in the current Model S. I definitely think with the Model S being refreshed back in 2016, it's due time for a change. I personally have always loved the design of the Model S, so I'm excited for this evolution to come, but I definitely am interested to know what you guys think of this prototype and what your thoughts are on the upcoming refresh for the Model S and Model X. And before we end this video, I do want to say this rendering that I found this morning is exactly what I'm hoping the new Model S looks like. And I don't think it's going to look like this, but I definitely think that it would look very cool. So as you can see, the headlights are very different compared to what we're noticing on the current vehicle. I love that this rendering has a very flat front, but it's also very angular, which kind of match what we're seeing with the Cybertruck new design that's coming out this year. I also love that it's an evolution on what we're currently seeing with the Model S. It's still very Model S and very recognizable as the Model S. And now if you go to the back, this is very unique too. Obviously from some of my other videos, I've had gripes about light bars and how they're overdone, but I definitely think that this would look very good on the Model S, especially if they kept it very futuristic and this slim design that we're seeing here. I think that this would work very, very well. And on this rendering, as you can see, they also have the old turbine rims. I love this style rim, and I definitely hope it makes a comeback, but it's very, I would say, classic in design now compared to what we're seeing on other Tesla vehicles. So anyways, guys, that's going to be a quick look at what we're seeing with this prototype. I'm excited for the weeks to come to see what we're going to be hearing with the refresh for the Model S and Model X. As you can see, I love the Model S and I'm very excited to see what comes from this. The Model S was actually my first Tesla that I've ever driven, and so it definitely is close to my heart. So I'm very excited to see where this vehicle goes and what Tesla has up its sleeves for the next few months. So thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you like this video, definitely like and share with your friends. The support means a lot to me and it definitely helps out my channel. And if you guys are interested in following me, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. It means a lot to me too. Trying to hit a goal of 1,000 subscribers by well, it was supposed to be by the end of 2020, but got to keep that goal alive. So thank you guys very much for supporting Everyday EV. And I hope you guys are taking care, staying safe, and I hope you make every single day electrifying. See you guys.